Now, because of the heat that was around today and we have more heat tomorrow, the heat advisory has been extended until 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So take it easy, stay hydrated. All right, here's what's going on now. You look over the city. It's 85 degrees. We've cooled off a few degrees, but look at this. Dew points in the mid 70s. The air is saturated. If we can get a thunderstorm to develop with that high humidity, we're going to get some downpours out of it. Not so much tonight, but more tomorrow. There's that southerly wind still busy out of the south at 17 miles an hour. So we had those showers kind of move their way through. You can see how they kind of blossomed their way up north of Providence, worked their way on through, pretty much offshore. There isn't much left out there right now. So the showers are kind of fading away as we speak. A few rumbles of thunder with it. But there's a front out here to the west, and there's a remnants from a tropical system, Chantal, down here to the south. Now, this is all going to be converging here tomorrow, which is why tomorrow is going to have some very unsettled weather. There's a chance of severe weather tomorrow. Basically, Worcester to the west. And here I would be most concerned about some strong winds developing and certainly some lightning and thunder. But this has a lot of tropical moisture with it. So I think the threat for some flooding exists really as you look mostly in the eastern part of the state and down towards Connecticut. If I had to put a bullseye on, I would say right through here is the most likely spot to get some very heavy rain. We're talking about rain that could come down at the rate of, say, 1 to 2 inches per hour. So tropical downpours tomorrow, 1 to 2 inches per hour. Can handle that unless the storm stays in one spot. And although we had the wind today, tomorrow the wind is very weak. There's not much pushing these along. That's why I'm kind of concerned about some localized flash flooding being possible. This is mainly in poor drainage areas or in urban areas where we have too much concrete and we just can't absorb that water. We actually need the rain, but if it comes down too fast and furious, that's the issue we have for tomorrow. So tonight you can see how those showers are kind of drifting their way out of here. Not really much going on overnight tonight. Tomorrow morning, we get some moisture down toward the Cape. We keep an eye on that one just in case, but it really looks like more toward the afternoon. Now it's going to be a very muggy day tomorrow. And as that front from the west comes in, we start to see these thunderstorms firing off during the afternoon. They will be with us through the afternoon. Now, even though it's showing a line right like this, you can pretty much put the showers and thunderstorms just about anywhere tomorrow, which is why we're going to be looking at some pretty heavy downpours coming through. Once the sun goes down, that threat will go away tomorrow night, but it's really tomorrow afternoon that I'm most concerned with. And we'll even keep a chance of some showers going into Wednesday morning. And then I think we'll get a little bit of a dry period in there, but not much because it's still got a chance of showers Thursday and Friday as well. You see what I'm talking about. On Thursday afternoon, more showers, thunderstorms are likely. And as we head towards Friday, we still have a chance of seeing some morning showers into the forecast. You get the idea. It's a very unsettled forecast. So the showers you see out there are fading, warm and muggy tonight. Some late rain down toward the Cape tonight as lows drop off only to 70 to 74 degrees. And tomorrow, as I mentioned, we have that chance of seeing some thunderstorms during the afternoon. High tomorrow, another day of 90-degree heat. But then we're going to cool it down a little bit. As we head towards Wednesday and Thursday, we go from the 80s into the 70s. A little closer to average for this time of year, but it also comes with, as mentioned, some unsettled weather. Morning showers on Wednesday, Thursday about any time, Friday probably some showers in the morning. And look at this. It might clear away just in time for your weekend. I know it's a few days away. We can change that one, but keep an eye to the sky. Tomorrow afternoon, those thunderstorms could get on the strong side. Ed and Jessica?
No. Don't change it, Mark. Lock it right in. The weekend is going to be spectacular. Yes.